Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. So today I am sharing with you the healthiest, tastiest smoothie that you will ever try, or at least I'm hoping that you will ever try. And the reason I started drinking this was because last year I was diagnosed with endometriosis, and that causes a lot of inflammation in your abdomen, especially with your ovaries, fallopian tubes, and uterus. And I was on the lookout for anything that would make me feel better, yet I did not want to go in the direction of hormones. And so I discovered hypernourishment from Dr. Brooke Goldner, and I did an entire video on hypernourishing and my journey with it. So I will link that down below if you're interested. And I highly encourage you, if you are someone suffering from any type of inflammatory disease, please try this smoothie. Drink it every single day, and I promise you, you will reap some sort of benefit from it, whether that's better skin, better hair, better bathroom habits, or reduced inflammation. There are so many great reasons to drink this smoothie, and let's go ahead and make a smoothie. So before I get into the blending up of the smoothie, I wanted to share with you the essentials of the smoothie. So first off, of course, you need some sort of greens. So these are power greens. I get these at Costco. This bag is ginormous. It will last you for a while, especially if you're just one person making a smoothie for yourself. So I like this mix because it's a lot less bitter than just straight kale, but if you want to do straight kale, more power to you. That's great because it's the king of all greens. But this has a mix, so it's baby chard, baby spinach, baby kale, and like I said, it's a lot less bitter than if you were to just put straight kale in your smoothie. But again, definitely feel free to use whatever type of dark leafy green that you want to. Next up is fruit. So the main component of your smoothie is going to be the greens. So that's going to fill up 75% of your blender. And then on top of that, you put fruit, and the fruit is not necessarily for health benefits. Really, fruit of course is good for you, but for the smoothie's sake, it's just to make it more palatable, a little more tasty, a lot less bitter. So the fruit that I like to put in mine are strawberries. Again, these are also from Costco. These are organic. They are delicious strawberries, love these. And also I will add some blueberries in there. Again, these are also from Costco, so this is a great place to shop for frozen fruit and also fresh produce too. So go to your local Costco to pick these up. These are great, delicious blueberries. And then the very last fruit that I put in there is bananas. So a frozen banana. This is the key component, in my opinion, to a smoothie because it makes it creamy, it makes it a little bit sweet, and it just tames down that bitterness of the dark leafy greens just a tad, so it's a little tasty, and so you actually feel like you're drinking something that tastes really good as well, and also that is so good for you. So definitely the number one fruit, if you're not going to put any other fruit in there, is a frozen banana. Definitely put this in your smoothie. So the last two things that you will need for your smoothie, so number one is almond milk or some sort of liquid. So if you are going to use a plant-based milk, make sure that it is unsweetened. So this is Blue Diamond, which is my favorite brand of almond milk, unsweetened, original, or you can just do water, and it's a lot less calorically dense than if you were to use almond milk. But whatever, float your boat, whatever you want to put in there, just make sure that it does not contain any sweetener in it. And then last but not least, so this is also a key component of your smoothie, that is flaxseed or chia seeds. You can even add hemp seeds in there if you want to. This is your source of omega-3s. So I will either put like a 1/4 cup or a 1/2 cup. Dr. Brooke Goldner recommends that you put a 1/2 cup. So I'll switch back and forth just depending. So this gives your smoothie, it kind of has a nutty flavor is how I would describe flax seeds. It doesn't bother me whatsoever. And you can put the whole seed into your blender. You don't have to crush it up first. So you can just take a cup straight out of here and stick it right in your smoothie and blend it up, and it will blend it, especially if you have like a Vitamix, it will blend it all up for you and you're good to go. But definitely a key component to your smoothie. So I wanted to mention that the blender I'm using, this is a Vitamix blender. This is the best blender that you will ever buy. You can use it not just for smoothies, you can make soups in here, pasta sauces. There are so many different ways to utilize a Vitamix. You can make drinks in there if you want to. So I know this is a very pricey, expensive item, but definitely worth it, especially if you are using it every single day to make a smoothie. So worth it because it makes it very creamy. There's no little bits that don't get chopped up in there. So definitely check this out. I'll leave a link down below if you would like to check it out. And also, if you are a Costco member, they do sell this at Costco, and it is less expensive than if you were to buy it on, say, like Amazon or Walmart. All right, so to get started, you're gonna start off with your power greens or whatever greens that you're using, and you're gonna fill your blender up 75% full of greens. And make sure to mash them down in there with your hand, like literally pound them into the bottom of the blender to make sure that they are very compact in there. Okay, now that you've done that, I'm gonna go ahead and add my fruit. So fruit is 25% of your smoothie. So I'm gonna add my blueberries, strawberries, and bananas. Generally for my bananas, I'll add I 3 pieces of them. So when I freeze them, I will get take the peel off of a whole banana, snap it in half, and then freeze it, and then I will use 3 pieces. So basically 1.5 bananas. And I don't really measure out my blueberries or strawberries on mine. I just kind of eyeball it to see how many I want in there. Now for flaxseed, I'm just gonna add 1/4 cup today. And then last but not least, you're gonna add your almond milk or cashew milk, hemp milk, water, whatever liquid you're putting in there. And I'm gonna try to eyeball it and fill it up to past the level of the greens, or at least halfway up the greens. And sometimes I will have to, after I start blending, I'll open it back up and add just a little bit more liquid if it is having trouble blending. But I'm gonna go ahead and start blending this up, see how it looks. Okay, so that is all there is to making this green smoothie. And if you're someone that's in a hurry in the morning or you have to rush around, once you start making this smoothie every day, trust me, it is so fast to just throw everything in the blender, blend it up, and you're good to go. Just rinse out your blender. It's very quick, very easy, and you are getting so many nutritional benefits from the smoothie. As I said in the beginning, you'll see better hair, better skin, your bathroom habits will be better, and hopefully you'll have reduced inflammation like I have experienced on my journey with hypernourishing, and I cannot recommend this enough. So again, if you are someone that's suffering from any type of inflammation, I highly encourage you to try this out. Or even if you're not, even if you're just someone that wants to be healthier and get greens in your system, then you need to try this smoothie. And I do hope you guys will try it. If you do, leave your comments down below. Tell me what you put in your smoothies, or what kind of greens, fruits, whatever it is, and let me know what you thought about it, and let me know if you're going to start on a hypernourished journey. And as I said earlier, I will leave that link down below to my hypernourished journey video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and happy smoothie making, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.